Hello, Scopers. I hope that you can hear me. I apologize for the slight delay of trying to figure this whole periscoping and device issue. If you would, let me know if you can hear me, whoever happens to be on. If you could type in the comment box to let me know if you can hear me. I'm not sure that this is working. I'm on my iPad, so just trying it out to see if I can figure out how this goes. So, if you can currently hear me and if you can see the screen, will you be so kind to type in the comment box that you can hear me? Hello? Those of you who are logged on, can you currently hear me? Hello, everyone. I am Dion Simmons. Are you able to hear me speaking, or you can just see me? Would you be so kind to type in the comment box to let me know if you can currently hear me or you can just see me? As I'm trying to figure out how to do this periscoping thing and how to work all of this, just let me know if you can hear me. You can simply type I can hear you or I can't hear you, just to let me know what's currently going on. Certainly hope that you can hear me, because as the title of my broadcast shares, I want to just chat for a little bit about some of the myths regarding to those of us who are in the single category. So again, my name is Dion Simmons. Hello, everybody. All you scopers out there. I certainly hope that you can hear me. Nobody's typing in the box, so I'm not really sure if you can or can't. But I'm going to go ahead and just put out the information, and hopefully it's being heard here on Periscope. Again, my name is Dion Simmons. I live in Shreveport, Bossier, Louisiana, and I'm excited about just trying out Periscope and networking and connecting with other individuals wherever you may be in the world. So hello to everyone. So I decided as a single individual, it would be really cool to share some of the myths that I hear a lot as a single, and me and my single friends discuss, and you hear it out in different places, both publicly and privately it's discussed. And so I wanted to talk about a few of those things and really set the tone for the fact that these things are just myths. They're not really true for healthy singles. Okay, I do want to be clear about that. Those of us who are healthy singles, who are healthy in our minds, our bodies, our spirits, we don't identify with some of these myths in our actual lives. I think it's just things that we've heard over time. Maybe a family member or a friend, we've seen them kind of experience it, but they may not have been healthy singles. So I'll just jump right into it. I won't prolong the time. Myth number one: singles are lonely people. Singles are lonely people. And so, again, as a single woman, I am a healthy single woman. I am not lonely at all. I don't sit at home and wallow in my quote unquote loneliness because I'm a single individual. Quite the contrary. I am, and like most of my single friends, single family members, co-workers, I know singles in different aspects, ministry even, we are not lonely people, okay? So let's knock that myth out of the water. We're not lonely people. Actually, what we do in our singleness, our solo season, as I like to call it, is we are developing a lot of different areas of our lives. We're connecting and we're making great connections and great relationships with family members, with friends, in our career, our businesses, entrepreneurship, with our neighbors, co-workers. We are spending our time as a single building those relationships. We are not by far lonely. We have other friends. We have a social life. We get out for ministry purpose, business purpose, personal reasons. So we interact just fine with other people. We're not lonely. We're not just sitting at home sulking with a bunch of cats or dogs or whatever, or if we have children, with our children in pity or distress because we're single. So let's knock that myth out. That's myth number one. We are not lonely, okay? So we appreciate the concern, I suppose, but we are not lonely people. Number two, myth number two rather, is we spend most of our time seeking to be in a relationship. No, we don't spend all of our time or most of our time, majority of our time, seeking to be in relationships with other individuals. If you're a woman with a man, and if you're a man with a woman, we're not spending our time seeking to be in relationships with other people. That's not all of who we are and what we desire to do. So while it's great and we do have the desire and the goal, because I do have the desire and the goal to be in a relationship, I'm not sitting around controlled by this myth that's what I'm spending my time doing. I'm spinning my wheels to be in a relationship, and I'm putting myself in certain places to be in a relationship, or to meet someone to be in a relationship, and I'm saying certain things, and I'm dressed in a certain way, and I'm acting in a certain way solely for the purpose of being in a relationship. Not true. We are actually singles, healthy singles again, are spending time on personal growth, personal development, because again, we do aspire to be in a relationship. If that's what you aspire to do, I do aspire to be in a relationship. However, during the time that I am single, I'm working on my personal growth and development. I'm developing those areas of myself that I know would be conducive to be in a relationship. So I'm preparing myself for that, but I am not spending all of my time, seeking after being in a relationship. I'm just seeking to be a better person, a better woman, mother, friend, just a better individual, and a better citizen in the community where I reside. And so myth number two is we spend most of our time seeking for relationships, and that's not true. Number three, or myth three, excuse me, we don't get out because we don't desire to go out alone. Again, I am one of those individuals who, I love the company of people, but then I also love to have that time of solitude. So healthy singles understand that there's a balance there. There's, time for you to be with people, maybe even in a more intimate setting, with just one or two of your friends or whatnot. And then we understand the value of having that time of solitude to ourselves, where we can enjoy our own thoughts, enjoy our own company. How do we expect for someone, when we do launch out to date and then to marry, how do we expect someone to enjoy our company when we can't enjoy our own company? So singles are not staying at home, and we're not avoiding the invitations to go out and to be social, or we're not avoiding the opportunity even to go out and enjoy dinner and a movie with ourselves, to date oneself, to enjoy one's company, so that when you do enter into a relationship, that individual can enjoy your company too, right? So myth number three, we are not avoiding going out just because we don't necessarily have a date. All right, moving on to myth number four. We are jealous of couples. Healthy singles are not jealous of people who are in relationships and couples. Why? We celebrate, those that are couples. We celebrate them, and we love on them, and we're excited for them, but we are not jealous of people who are in relationships. Again, on the contrary, hey, Pastor Lee, can you hear me? Because no one else was typing in the comment box, so I'm not sure if I'm audible or not. And so I've just been talking maybe to myself, but oh well. Okay, great. So you can hear me. Awesome. So myth number 4, we are not jealous of other couples. We celebrate couples. We celebrate love and all of that great stuff. But again, we're individuals who understand that in due season, we will enter a relationship when the time presents itself, the opportunity presents. And we will press on doing what we do as individuals and developing ourselves on a personal level. And when we, cross paths with the right individuals, hey, that's what it'll be. At that point, I'm sure we'll be confident that this is the moment, this is the person that we'll enter a relationship with. But we're not sitting around spending our time being jealous and having conversations behind couples' backs or to their faces, or, for those of us who are bold enough to do that. But healthy single individuals are not jealous of other couples, okay? We're just living our life. We're doing our thing. We celebrate you. We go to weddings and receptions, and we buy gifts, and, we go to engagement parties and all that good stuff. Because that's just a part of our relationship building, as we talked about. So we're good with that. We're confident and secure in our singleness. And so we can support other individuals that are entering into relationships and marriages and things like that, because we know that at the appointed time, we will be in that situation too. So we have to put out positive things, positive vibes. Those seeds that we sow, they will come back. They will grow up. A harvest will come. But we have to do what we're supposed to do as healthy single individuals, so that our relationships will come forth, aka the harvest will come forth at the appropriate time. All right, moving right along to myth number 5. We are unhappy because we're single. Not true. Not true at all. Healthy single people are not unhappy because of a relationship status. That is like the craziest thing ever. And if we are controlled, or our happiness rather is controlled simply by our relationship status, then we really have some things to do on our internal self, because a relationship status should not change your mood or behavior from unhappy to happy because now I'm in a relationship. If anything, we are happy people. We love our singleness because it comes with a lot of great perks, like freedom to come and go. And again, that's not to throw darts at people in couples that are in relationships, but singles have the option for more freedom, the option for decision making. We can just kind of do that on our own. We don't necessarily have anyone that we have to consult with, different things like that. And so, we're okay with that. We're okay with the fact that we're single and we're happy in our single season, our solo season. We're embracing that time period because we understand that as we continue to grow and work towards a relationship, there will come a time when we will have to discuss things with other people, or with another person rather. We won't be able to have the same level of freedom in our relationships when we become a couple. So healthy singles are embracing singleness. We are embracing our wholeness in our singleness. We're embracing our happiness. Pastor Lee, you're something else. We're embracing our happiness. We are not basing our status of happy or unhappy connected to a relationship. So I want you all to really understand that healthy singles are really healthy individuals. They are not jealous. They are not we're not unhappy people because we're single. That would just really be magical for me to be so unhappy and then I get into a relationship and then magically I'm happy. That's just not going to happen. I mean, that's not realistic, because if I am unhappy as a single, getting into a relationship, I may be happy for a little while. Hey, Pastor Nev. Hey, sis. Hey, Pastor E. How are you? If I enter into a relationship and I go from unhappy to happy, that's not going to be authentic happiness. It's not going to last for long. I may be on the happy cloud because I'm in a relationship, but really and truly, healthy singles should already be happy individuals. And then we enter into a relationship and we're just happier. So if we're happier, we were already happy before this individual came into our life. So again, I'm going to breeze through our 5 myth busters regarding healthy singles. And again, we're talking about healthy singles because I realize that there are some singles out there, and I want to be sensitive to those individuals who are single, who may not be at this place that healthy singles are. Hey, Evangelist Pam, how are you? So glad to see you. Thank y'all for joining me and giving me hearts and all that good stuff. I'm just trying to work out this periscoping thing and be in the technological age and all that good stuff. But so I'll just summarize our 5 myth busters regarding healthy singles. And for those of you who are on and you are single and you may not be healthy, connect with other healthy singles, those who are happy and they're whole in their singleness and they're okay with where they are. Connect with those individuals because you really should be a healthy, happy, whole single person. So that way when you connect with someone to be in a relationship, it's 2 wholes coming together and not 2 halves or 2 3/4 or 2 1/4, whatever. You want to be both 100% when you come into a relationship, and that just makes it that much better because 100 and 100 is 200, 50 and 50 is only 100. So you're shortchanging yourself if you come into a relationship and you're not complete. You're not already whole, healthy, and happy. So 5 myth busters about healthy singles. Myth number 1, we are lonely. We talked about that. We are not lonely people, okay? We're very happy and secure in our singleness. Myth number 2, we spend most of our time seeking to be in a relationship. Not true. We're spending time on personal development, personal growth. We have a lot of other things that's going on. So we're not sitting around spending most of our time wishing that we were in a relationship. Myth number 3, we don't get out because we don't desire to go out as a solo. That's not true. I go a lot of places. I treat myself to dinner and pedicures and movies and bookstore experiences. I go a lot of places. I jump on the road sometimes and drive over to Texas by myself, and I don't have a problem with that. There's a balance between being with groups of people and being in a time of solitude where you can enjoy your own company, you can enjoy yourself. Yes, I go to church. And so that was myth number 3. We don't, go into a hole or cave because we may have to go out by ourselves and just enjoy our own company. Again, you can't expect someone else to enjoy your company if you don't enjoy your own company. That's just the way it works. I may be stepping on some toes, but hopefully it's good information. Myth number 4, we are jealous of couples. No, we are not jealous of couples. We celebrate love. We celebrate couples and everything that they're doing, and that's great. But we also celebrate our singleness and the place that we are. And so then we hope that others will be excited for us when we do enter into a relationship. And the last one, myth number 5, we are unhappy because we're single. There may be a lot of other reasons why we may be unhappy, but it shouldn't be because we're single, okay? Single ladies, single men, healthy singles are not unhappy. We are happy people, and we become happier when we do enter a relationship where we have that companionship. Well, I am done with tonight's Periscope. We're making really good time. I jumped on a little bit after 9:45. I'll apologize, but it's just a little after 10, so we did good. And I certainly desire that the information that I went over, it was great and it was helpful and it was encouraging. for those of you healthy singles out there. Spread the information to some other singles who may not be in a healthy place with their singleness, and help them, walk them, grow with them to their healthy place of singleness, so that it's a world full of healthy, happy, whole single individuals who will find each other some way or another and fall in love, and then we'll be in the couple status. So anyway, I enjoyed it. This was fun. I'll try to do these here and there in my busy schedule, but I love y'all so much. Have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Bye. No, I'm not sure how to